What's up, guys? As usual, let me know if you can hear me. Welcome to Laser Everything.
Hello.
Brandon's here. And we are cutting some focal sticks. We have had just so many problems today. First, I broke, I don't know if you guys saw the YouTube post or not. I dropped the tripod on the glass tube sticking out of the end of the OhmTech. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Let me see. I know these are kind of messed up. Here, let me fix this camera. This is not even the right camera. What's up, guys? Not that one. Not that one. There we go. Okay. So you can see way back in the back left corner there, the OhmTech doesn't have the protective cover on the end of it anymore because it's like 2 feet wider than it, or longer than it needs to be to protect the tiny little bit of tube, which, you know, not ideal for me to have done that, but the two lasers don't fit side by side anyway. So it was kind of the only way to get them into that space. And I dropped a tripod on that glass tube. So I broke that like first thing today. So the OhmTech needs a new tube. Then what happened?
Then we cleaned up a lot.
We did a lot of cleaning. Yeah, everything is just really dusty. So we cleaned the back half of the shop, which is the side you guys can't really see right now.
Then we had a problem connecting Lightburn to the Ranger.
Oh, yes.
Figure out.
Lightburn would not connect to the Ranger. It took me forever to figure out that we had never used a Troson controller on this PC before, and I needed to get the Troson controller drivers from their website. Once installed, that worked fine, but I took half the machine apart trying to trace the USB cables before having that flash of insight required to do that.
And then the power went out.
Oh, yeah, the power went out. We blew a circuit on the circuit breaker, so we had to fix that and rewire how we have things set up so that we wouldn't overload it again. And we lost the focal stick for the Ranger, the little focal coin or whatever. That just vanished. So we are estimating. How was my guess, by the way?
Most of them seem to be going. It's kind of like that one side.
Yeah.
Left, and I think it might just be that it's not level or something.
Great.
I don't know. I can't tell really yet. It could just be that there's blocks under those ones.
So we're having leveling issues. Yeah,
cut a couple focal sticks.
The exhaust back here is not doing a super good job, which is annoying. There's just lots of problems today, and we kind of predicted that we were going to have issues, which is why we started so late today. Yeah. So we're just trying to cut through these sticks. We'll see how we did. You guys probably won't be able to hear me when I walk over there, but I am going to head over and just see how these came out and see if we need to make any adjustments. Because, again, we didn't really do any kind of focusing on the Ranger today because I don't know where the little piece of metal is that we're supposed to be focusing things with. It's just completely gotten up and walked away. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, here we go. All right, guys, I'm over here. Hello. So mostly good. Mostly good. Having a little bit of trouble on the far side over here, but 90% of this coming out. Great. again, in focus. So not bad for having not focused anything. Probably a bad one. This one should come out. Okay. Okay. Good file. These are all fine. This fell right. I'll probably just end up sanding these ones down a little bit, probably while we're chatting today. I'm gonna have Rhiannon cut a second one of these because that one kind of snapped up a little bit. So last round we cut some of the longer ones. We got our shorter ones and the longer ones. I think one or two of these is for the CO2 galvo, but most of these are fiber sticks. Back at my desk. So for the most part, these look pretty good. Some of them are a little burny. You can take care of that. Some of these are they're so short. Look at that. Tiny little thing. Probably gonna have to recut this one too. Okay, there's one on the keyboard that needs to be recut. This one, not happy with that. That needs to be recut. And then whatever the other one was from the last.
I already did that.
Oh, that was in here? Okay, good. Well, then that came out fine.
The little baby one? Or,
The baby one and that one,
I
yeah.
don't know what these ones are.
We'll measure them.
You just showed me
And then
the
click on the thing. Or go try to fit it into the wood. It's under the miter saw. I stuck it under the miter saw.
that little crispy or
Kyle dubs that stick Captain Tuna Can.
funny enough, I feel like this might be the one that we try to recover
Yeah.
last time. Because I think I kept it in the same spot.
Second attempt.
Yeah. And then the little baby one, it's that guy, I think. Yep. Okay, those two then. I have a plan for a better cut. Should we make the Galvo ones so we can add them to this
Yeah,
list?
yeah, we can do that.
Let me see. I'm just gonna copy these ones and then open it from the start.
I need to just pull the spreadsheet back up here.
Okay, these are the ones we want to redo. So we could show people the file if you want.
Yeah, I'll go over that when we're done.
Okay,
I don't want to lose track of what we're doing right now.
sure. Okay, so what ones do we need for the CO2 galvo?
Trying to zoom out. It's so hard with the trackpad. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need the $300 $210.
300.
So 211. No, sorry.
Okay.
I'm reading from the wrong column. 336.
Is the focal length?
Yeah. That's the adjusted.
Oh.
I'll give you the adjusted. So 336.
336 and not 337.
336.
Okay. 336. 336. Enter. Okay, what else?
290.
290.
Actually 290.
Not 291?
290.
Okay. Who is all here today? Any?
Smoke Show, Miranda, Kyle, Andrew Nichols, Sam.
Will Kyle be joining us on video at some
I don't
point?
know what Kyle's doing.
All right. Any others? How many more did we need?
Yeah, one more. And that one's going to be 3. Is that right? 336.
Another 336?
Another 336.
Okay. Space. Okay. Any others?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Delete.
You can slow the speed down a little bit.
Okay.
With the air assist, they don't seem like they're catching on fire or anything, so we can go a little slower too.
Sure. You think that'll help them cut
Yeah.
all the way through? Also, there might be a chance that we're not even using the right settings for some reason. Maybe when we did something, it didn't put it back to what it was.
Make adjustments as you see fit.
Okay. Well, there we go. That seems really slow now. I don't know. We'll try this because that's I think it's working.
Kyle says he's on his way.
Okay.
These are going to suck compared to my ultra custom hardwood
Yours are pretty nice.
focal sticks.
I mean, you do have a stack of wood over there. We could- oops, I craned it on accident. Stop. Bend. Focal sticks number 5, I think. Did it burn into your little box of wood?
Yeah, that's fine. I assumed as much.
All right, here we go again.
We are using the Ranger 3 from LightObject today. We really wanted to give it a turn, I guess. I think this machine is criminally underrated. It's really, really nice. It's super high end, and we just don't show it enough on the channel. So I thought we would give it a little spotlight today. A little time to shine in the sun. The OhmTech got a lot of time in early laser everything, and the Mira's gotten a lot of time in modern laser everything, and the Ranger just hasn't really gotten a lot of time. So that's why we have the Ranger out today.
Doesn't look like it's cutting through on this one. Should I just slow it down again? I didn't slow it down.
Are the lines super thick? You could try raising the focus a little bit and recutting, because
Work if I don't move it.
yeah, if you don't move it, because unlike the Galvos, we're not projecting.
Right.
So the laser head's going to go to the same exact spot. Yeah.
Stop it. That up.
Hit the swap button, top right corner, and then Z up.
Oh, see. Should I do something? Like clicking that?
Should be like a 1/4 inch-ish.
I clicked the wrong button. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know.
There's 2 Z's and 2 U's. What
Z
is that?
up. The Z with the triangle pointing in the up direction.
I think that's the highest I can get. All right.
Did you get it?
I think.
Okay.
Let's try it. Okay. Sorry. Try again. I'm watching these guys. They're sticking like almost straight up, and I was like, no.
You also managed to bend my autofocus pin on the Mira earlier. The autofocus pin on the Mira
Oh yeah.
earlier.
Yeah, we're having a really good day.
Does it seem like it's going well?
It just finished cutting the first one that it wasn't like going on top of,
Mm.
but it seemed like that one dropped a little bit at least. So I don't know. It could just be like you said, like this wood might just be more gluey than previous
Yeah.
packs I've had. I don't know. I get.
I mean,
really
that we're
cheap
using a
things
lower
on-
power tube
Yeah.
is a big problem. Like the Mira is 100 watts, 90, I think. And now this is we're on 60.
Fair. Well, you got another piece of wood if it doesn't work out this time, and I'll slow it down. That could work.
Rhiannon's going through now with a scalpel and trying to cut out the parts that didn't cut through. Again, is it just that one? Is it the same one?
I opened it, it smoked in my face. Alright, here we go. You're gonna sand all of
Are those CO2? All right, so let's do this. I'll send you. Yeah, I'm gonna sand them. Not a lot, just a little, just to take the edge off. It's fine. So find me the acrylic ruler, and then open the Lightburn file for the labels,
Okay.
and turn on the UV because that's what we're going to use to mark these. And then I'll give you lengths. I'll measure lengths and tell you what thick they need to be. And then you can write up the label and mark it. Yeah, we can turn that off.
Where's the actual off button?
On the left at the bottom. Or right, my bad.
Okay. Do we want to keep the cooler on, or should I turn that off?
You can turn it off.
Production and power
Yeah. that's fine.
problems. Okay, now UV. We also have some family costume art.
We do.
Think that'll be today?
I think it'll be tomorrow.
Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna set it up today.
Yeah, we just have our work cut out for us this afternoon already.
UV.
Trying to get this done.
Make sure this is actually plugged in.
So you're gonna make the label, and then I'll give you the stick.
Table, the outlets, like just everything falls out of the outlet so
Yeah.
easily. Okay, wait. You just told me what we were doing, but what was it?
You're gonna write the label, and then I'm gonna give you the stick. You can use any existing stick as a template. So like one of the UV ones or one of the CO2 Galvo ones. So you can see like kind of what you're aiming for, what you're setting up.
Yes. Okay. We got template here. We need to change our laser. This is the UV. What lens should we be using for this?
Like the 110.
UV 110. Okay. We have the 110 in there. Love that.
One less step. Anthony's here. What's up, Anthony? If you're bored, dude, let me know. I'll send you an invite. But otherwise, yo, good to see you. Busy day here. Can't wait to tell you all about it. I like the sound of that.
All right. So we have a template. We're probably going to start with the fiber ones, right?
We're gonna start with whatever I've been sanding.
I'm assuming the fiber ones then. Because the Galvo ones were just.
Yeah, I kind of mixed them all together. All right, let's see. So the first stick is
Why did that happen?
two.
Hold up. Why did it just do this?
98.5.
Why are you not inside? Okay.
298.5. We have one successful stick. Hooray.
Okay, so what is the naming convention for this one?
So it'll be
MT
the
dash.
MT-FP
FP
80.
space.
Nope, no space.
Oh, pretty sure there was space.
No, go back. MT-FP
Okay.
80. 80.
I know. I don't know why it's being dumb. Okay. 80.
M.
M.
All right, that's the machine name.
Oh, okay.
Then the lens.
Space.
First lens you're gonna, or the first stick you're gonna do for this lens is 1064.
1064.
1064.
1064.
Yep. Let me switch this to PCs. People can see what you're doing. 1064. FS
S
254
254
175
75.
JS. There you go.
Right. And that's pretty long. We have a little box on there. So just gonna make it longer. Okay. I guess that's what we got. What settings do we want?
What?
What settings?
Let's do 6. Well, open it. Let's open it up.
Okay.
All right, so let's do a frequency of 16 kilohertz. A pulse width of 16, and a speed of 300.
Yeah.
Line interval 0.025. Yeah.
025.
Good.
Anything else?
No.
Fill or anything?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
And here's the stick. So this is the stick. K&A Pop says, I want to use the same LE tried and true naming convention for my sticks. Can you decode that for us? Yeah, so Rhiannon, can you move the framing box over a little bit in Lightburn so I can read? So MTFP 80M is the serial number or, SKU code, I guess, for my fiber laser. So it's the Mactron fiber laser platform, and it's an 80-watt MOPA. Okay. That's just the serial they gave it, and I stuck with it. So that means that this lens is for that machine specifically, and only that machine. So that we don't try to use the stick with a different machine lens combination. The next section is the lens serial number. The lens serial number is I assign myself. 1064 is the wavelength, so this is for a fiber laser. FS is fused silica, so that means this is a silica lens instead of a quartz lens, right? 254 is the approximate focal distance, the rated focal distance, and 175 is the field size. So this is a 175 by 175 millimeter lens. The -JS at the end is because I have two of these 175 lenses for my fiber. One of them is a cloud ray style one, and one of them is made by a company called Jolly Star. So the -JS signifies that this is for the Jolly Star variant of that lens. The regular one is just 254 175, and that signifies that it's the cloud ray style. So that's it. It's pretty straightforward, and it just ensures that the focal stick that is getting cut is only ever used for that machine and lens combination and nothing else. Because if you take that same lens and put it on a different machine, things are going to change. If you have that machine and you put on a different lens, it's obviously going to change. So we want to make sure that we're using the same, the paired sticks with the correct equipment, especially in a place like my place where I have like 4 or 5 different fiber lasers. It can get extra confusing very quickly. So it's a little over-engineered, I'll admit. I could do like fiber for the first part if you only have one fiber laser, and then for the second part you could put like lens number 1 and then engrave number 1 onto your lens if you wanted to do that. But I do like the bigger breakdown system. What's up?
I'm gonna start it.
You're gonna start it? Okay, cool. Do you want to move? Yeah, let's move that one over closer now that we're done. Away from you.
Yeah. Which one?
The one on the left. There you go. We got it. We got it. I'd go further down and then just zoom in a bit. Try to get that right in the middle. Yep. It's on the right hand where you would put your hand through it. Yep. Hey, hey, look at that. Sexy. That's a beaut. Well done. Okay. I think it's good. We did it. Yay.
With the camera and the laser.
Haha. So Rhiannon feels like she has her first one more or less set up, I think. You have your sheet of paper if you need it.
Yeah. All right, let's see how it goes. I mean, it's not that bad if it's bad.
Stop.
Light.
Stop.
Yep, stop it.
All right. You're sure you're focused to the stick, right?
Yes.
It's the first thing you are?
110.
Okay, so this setting is garbage. So let's fix our setting.
Show you. Okay.
I want it deep enough to survive a little more sanding if I want to touch it up.
Okay.
So let's open that. And let's set the frequency to 30. And the pulse width to 22.
Okay.
And let's
Speed
try
the
that.
same?
Yep.
Frame. Start. Better.
Does it look like it has depth to it, or is it just kind of marking the surface?
But it's still kind of faint.
All right,
It
let's
could
bring
be
the let's bring the
Should I
pulse width
stop
up
it or
to
just let it-
yeah, stop it. Bring the pulse width up to 33. I want it to bite into the wood.
Yeah, it's light. It's also different wood.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, I'm just guessing
yeah.
right now.
okay. What was it that you wanted?
I want 30 on
30?
the pulse width.
Okay. Pulse width. 30. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If this doesn't work, then we'll start slowing the speed down.
Okay. What are you doing?
Trying to move the camera a little bit.
Alex is just climbing on the desk. Okay, starting.
Let's give that a try. There we go.
Yeah,
that
looks
sounds
better.
much better. Probably want your exhaust.
Yes, I did think that. I was going to do that, and then I forgot. We talked about settings.
It's a beautiful thing. The cross hatch should do
Another pass.
another pass on
Yeah.
it too. Yeah. When I did those hardwood ones, I went like super deep by accident, but I actually really like
Yeah,
the way they look.
Really nice.
They look really nice. Yeah. Can you pass me one of the hardwood ones?
Mhm.
Why is this not?
I'll give you-
Why is this all loose? Okay. Yep. Yeah, the hardwood ones, guys, I'm really proud of them. So these are hardwood, obviously, and here's what they look like. And they just look so good. They're on walnut, and they were sanded after, and they've got all just nice smooth edges all around them. They're like really a joy to handle. I spent a lot of time on these.
You have smooth edges.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I really do like them. Obviously, these new ones here. Can I see that one?
Do you want it? Is
Yeah.
it done, you think?
Oh,
That's why
I don't know. Let's make a judgment.
I feel like we could do it again.
Sure, do it again. Set the speed to 150.
150.
Yeah.
Halving it. 150. Okay. Let's try it.
So these are plywood, guys, because I just don't have the hardwood in stock and I need them.
And they're kind of long. Oh yeah, I think that looks better.
Yes, I agree. You really get the
Love that.
shadow
Yeah.
down in the valley. That gives it the appearance
It's
of
just a
like
lot
being darker. Yeah.
Yeah, these are just like Amazon basic plywood.
Mhm. Yeah, because I ran out of hardwood and we need this. We can't wait for like a special order just to do focal sticks. So the fiber's getting ply.
Yeah, we have some long ones, so
Can always make duplicates later.
Yep.
You see what Resin said?
Should call this stream just jam a stick in it. Oh god. The thumbnail of Rhiannon is cute though. I am not putting the words jam a stick in it next to Rhiannon's face in the thumbnail. You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
I'm here to support you, you know.
Yeah.
KNA Pop says, Kyle, can you unlock the mysteries of Q pulse widths and frequencies? It seems like incantations that Alex conjures to get his good results.
What?
It's not magic, I promise. It's science.
Yeah. So basically what's happening there is your Q pulse or pulse width is how long the pulse is lasting. So if you think about it like a water hose, right? You have water running out a little spigot and you have a hose, and you know how you can kink it to stop the flow and then you can unkink it and it pulses out. Think of the pulse width as how long you let the water run in between kinking the line again to stop flow. So those are your pulses, and your frequency is how many pulses in the length of time you have. So in kilohertz, we measure in thousands per second. But let's just, for easy math, say 60 pulses per minute, right? That's your frequency, because it's obviously not kilohertz, but if you're at 60 pulses per second, or pulses per minute rather, so it's one pulse every second, your frequency is set. Your pulse width, you can still have adjustment in how long each pulse lasts. So you could unkink it and kink it like instantly, or you can unkink it and let it last 3/4 of a second and then kink it again and be ready for that next pulse again, right? So that's how you're balancing that. And when it comes to good results, that's practice and time, baby. Would you agree there, Alex?
Yeah, absolutely.
That a good explanation?
I think so.
All right.
106. So what I'm doing now, guys, is I'm measuring the stick that we cut, and I'm matching it to one of our measured focal distances, which you can see in this column AE right here, to try to find a match. And once I find a match, then I know that this stick is ready, and I can see what lens it was cut for. We can kind of move on from there. So that is what I am doing right now. And this stick is just shy of 115, and we have a 115. We'll also have to test these, which is going to suck, but we'll have to test them to make sure that yeah, it actually works. And if not, we'll have to recut it. But this is measuring up. So 115.
What's the number for that?
I'm looking. Hold on.
Yep.
Where's my measured? Rated, measured, 115. So, okay, this is going to be 1064
FS.
FS. Hold on, let me switch the view back for everybody. So 1064 FS 100
100
070.
070. That's it?
Yep.
All
That's it.
right. Okay.
There you go.
K&A Pop says, I guess I need to do material tests with different Q pulse and frequencies to see how it affects materials. Yeah, that's the best option. What I like to do is do a material test in Lightburn, and with that, if you do a large enough variety of testing, so generally I'll test like frequency and Q pulse, and then I'll also test speed, so I have that in the mix too.
Smaller.
Having that map of Q pulse to frequency ratio really gives you an idea of what hits hard versus what hits soft, and it gives you kind of like a power map to follow. So you're going to have high spots and low spots across different corners, and then in between those, you know, you'll be able to read between the lines to figure out basically when you do a test on something, if you know you need to hit harder, you know which direction you need to move in the spectrum of power, right? So it's a good way to visualize it when you're starting out.
All right, so I gave this just a little extra attention after Rhiannon finished it. The edges aren't as round and smooth as I like to get them, but I don't really have time for all that. So these are going to suffer just quality-wise, but still, the UV just can't be beat on stuff like this. There you go. There's your direct comparison between the walnut and the shitty Amazon plywood. And they're nice and easy to read, and all of everything you could possibly need to know about this stick is denoted on it. So, does the job.
Okay. We're running this one with the previous settings that we liked. Maybe twice, right?
Definitely at least twice.
Okay. Start. Yeah, it already looks better.
Yeah, I think 2 will do it.
And our exhaust is working pretty well.
Good.
Whereas yesterday, I felt like with the CO2 galva, it felt like it wasn't really going into it. Feels like this is working.
Yeah, it's because we just don't have all those disturbances from the air.
Yeah. Honestly, 1 pass might be fine with this setting.
Yeah, do 2.
One.
Humor me.
Yeah.
See what it looks like. Sticks already look like shit, so.
Wow.
It's got to go extra deep.
Beating on my wood.
Dr. Asu says, confirming you cannot laser PVC due to toxic fumes. You physically can laser it, but the reason why you shouldn't is because it produces toxic fumes, correct?
Oh, that was nice. I was going to say because it's a stupid thing to do.
That too. Pop came back. I guess I don't know what I would be looking for in the results. I have the LE material library, and just going into steel, there's differences between Z-Mark, white finish, etc. Yeah.
You know what, dude? Like, this is that part of the conversation where I tell people to go watch shit that nobody wants to watch on the channel. Go watch Laser. Right?
It's not that people don't want to watch it. I feel like it just doesn't get enough attention, and it gets overlooked.
Yeah. Can you tell the people what Lasered is? I'm kind of doing math in my head.
Yeah. So, Lasered, in short, was I drove like 12 hours across the country to go hang out with Alex for half a week, and we blasted stuff with lasers for like 16 hours a day. And we basically filmed it, and we went through the process of making adjustments to get the results we needed or wanted, and tuning for new things that we didn't necessarily do before using core concepts. So it kind of teaches the ability to adjust settings and understand what you're adjusting and why you're adjusting it, and finding the relationships between everything in the parameters. We also got to destroy stuff at the end because it was already ruined anyway from the testing,
and that's very fun.
Yeah, a little fun mixed in. We did it, so you didn't have to.
I didn't spend the time doing it for every episode because the demand was low. That might change if it gets popular in the future, but we also have laser director's cuts for LMA members. So if you're a member over at the Laser Master Academy, masters.lasereverything.net, you can watch basically the director's cut, the uncut version of those lasered episodes where you can hear me swearing and Kyle trying to calm me down while we debate about what settings we're using and why. They're much, much longer than the final cuts that were uploaded to the YouTube channel. So there's even more good information in those, but they can really help you wrap your brain around why we're trying to do some of the things we're trying to do, or changing a setting a certain way and what the goals are and things like that. I think it's a really strong series for that. And it is a shame that it wasn't more popular because we put a lot of time and effort into it. I think it's one of the most helpful pieces of content we've ever made.
Yeah. Some of the director's cuts too were like up to a half an hour or 45 minutes where we're discussing stuff. So it's good, relevant stuff to what you're looking for. I would agree.
Okay, and it says these LMA Delta. That's hardcore.
Get in there. You'll be able to see it then.
You got it. Yeah, it's right there for you.
The content. Yeah. When you got time, it's basically crash coursing exactly what you're looking for then.
Yep.
Resin says, okay, so graphite. I know the powder is highly combustible, and you have to be careful using a CNC. So I definitely wouldn't want to use a fiber or a CO2. What about a UV if you vet the powder correctly?
Dude, I have something crazy to show you.
All right, hit me with it.
Rihanna's getting it.
After the engraving porn is done.
There you go. Check this out. This is just a bag of graphite. Like huge blocks of it.
So
pretty cool.
Yeah. So the thing that Resin is referring to, so graphite powder in an industrial setting where they're cutting or generating graphite dust, there are special evacuation systems for the particulate and dust to help prevent fires from occurring. Special filters, special exhaust systems, and ultimately engraving anything is going to create particulate unless you're surface marking it, in which case you're burning the surface and you're not ablating to some degree, right? So like a UV is generally really great at marking the surface. But in this context, you're doing this on the UV, right, Alex?
Right now?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. So as an example, while the UV is fantastic at surface marking, it is very much so engraving into the surface, and you can see the smoke and soot coming off the surface. So you're generating particulate in the air, and I don't know what graphite would do under a UV laser. I don't know if it would particleize like that or if it would just burn the surface
too.
We're
gonna find out. That's why I wanted to show you the bag.
Yeah. Anthony says, I've cut and engraved graphite with a UV, no adverse reactions yet. Yeah. So that's the reason why I probably won't be doing it, because I don't want to risk lighting my house on fire or my shop.
I do. I definitely do for science.
That's what business insurance is for. But
I have that.
Yeah. So I'm not, well, for one, I'm not an insurance professional, so don't quote me there. But yeah, I would say the science needs to be done. And if you're severely averse to risk, like I am, probably not a suggestible option for you to for science it. And if you do absolutely need to do it and there's no way around it, make smart choices. Maybe even move your laser outside and just do it in the open air. So that if it does light on fire, it's not inside. I don't know. You got options there. Hope it helps.
We're definitely doing it on the channel.
All you, baby.
I ordered that bag of graphite like a year ago, and Chris and Rhiannon have had it for so long. And when they moved out here, they brought it with them.
You shipped it to them by accident, right?
I did, yeah. And so now that they're here, it's here, and I'm like, yes. So graphite soon, guys. If you want to see that
solid block of graphite.
Yeah, I've got 4 of them.
All right then.
So we can test on all. I'll probably skip the UV, or not the UV, the diode, just because that seems particularly like, I don't know, extra dangerous for some reason. But
So I feel like, you know how a UV can like pass through glass when it's not in focus and hit something on the other side of it?
Yeah.
You could put it in like a glass box that's open on the bottom and just put it over like a cap and engrave it through the glass, because then you would be containing the particulate and you could see what's actually coming off of it. But I don't know if you'd really be able to do that with any other wavelength.
I mean, I could just like engrave it in an open topped glass container. That way, if it does just like burst into flames, at least it'll be in a box.
The whole idea is the soot is what's ignitable. So if you can see the soot coming off, it gives you an indicator of a problem. Anthony says, don't cut aluminum oxide, though. It makes ozone.
I love ozone. Maya, Maya, ooh.
I think that's the wrong ozone.
Numa, yay. Here's this one.
I remember that being like, it was like Song of the Year or something in like 2001 or
It's like
whatever.
sensational, bro.
I don't know if I've ever heard you say sensational.
Well, it was.
You're sensational.
You're breathtaking.
breathtaking. I love how the UV just like cuts away material.
I know, it's so good.
It's like using the eraser tool in Illustrator.
Yeah.
It's just gone.
Scalpel. I'm telling you.
Okay, give me the scalpel. Fucking uppity pain in my ass.
Did I do this one twice?
Huh?
Sorry, myself. Couldn't remember if I did it twice. Here you go.
Here.
Next one.
The next one is RS1.
So 106.4 FS.
106.
Oh, and
Or
then
no,
160
you're messing me up. 160, 110,
and dash RS.
RS1.
Or is there dash? I can't remember now.
It is dash, yeah.
Dash RS1.
Dash RS1.
Okay, I forgot that we are doing the fiber and have 4 of these 110 lenses. Okay, that's a long one too.
Your initial spelling was correct.
Yeah, I was gonna say your first one's right, Anthony. It's INNGU.
It took me a very long time to learn.
I still misspell it when I'm typing it too quick.
I think I've about killed this piece of sandpaper.
Oh, you're sanding them?
Just a little, just to give them like that nice,
Rounding off the corner for a nicer feel.
just barely. I'm not going nearly as hard as I went on the hardwood ones, just enough.
You can't not go hard on wood. It's hard wood.
Yeah.
But
In the bathroom.
Rhiannon just left me here. I think that she's having a attack of violent diarrhea.
savage.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you eat crazy food for lunch.
So how's that index video? Is that ready?
I uploaded. Well, I did an index project for the ornament ones that I sent you.
Oh, nice. Is that up?
I sent it to you.
Okay. I'll go work. Well, yeah, that's what I meant by up.
Yeah,
Okay. I'll work on that.
I sent you a confirmation.
Put some time into that tonight. That's what I want to watch. I think about it pretty regularly.
I wanted to spend more time on it, but it's a Christmas ornament video, and
Yeah.
it was a rush job.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's good. That'll be our Christmas video this year then. So
I got something else in the works. I'm hoping to have done by then
okay.
as well.
Last year's was really good. Last year's was the were they coasters? I really like the artwork from those.
Yeah, last year was the coasters. That was the project video. This year was the ornaments, and then 2 years ago I did. Jesus, it's been 2 years. I did the Cocoa mug, and I did like the night before Christmas rhyming voiceover.
That's right.
That was really fun to make, actually.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah.
How was your violent diarrhea? Great.
The best violent diarrhea I've ever had.
So is that ornament stuff with the index? Is that the review or is that a separate thing?
Nope, that's a separate thing.
Oh, okay. Is the review done?
98%.
Cool.
I'm re-chopping some of it. So
Yeah, sure. I'm not rushing.
It's spoiler, it's really fucking cool.
I have my own problems. When you finish videos, it's just another problem on my to-do list.
More editing. More making me not look quite as stupid as I am.
Huh?
What did you say the spoiler was?
Oh, spoiler, it's really fucking cool.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's basically like, unless you need something specific to hold whatever you're fixturing,
Mm-hmm.
like let's say you're doing knives, right? You would want to fixture those in place so that they're not rocking back and forth. But if you're doing like a million coasters or ornaments or tiles
RS2.
or like anything that can sit flat on its own and all you need is a corner to fixture it.
Yeah.
The nice part is you don't have to resize the jig and recut it. You don't have to do anything because it has those fingers built into it. You already have the interval set. So once you have the first item lined up, everything you do after that is always going to be lined up.
Mm.
So it saves you the production time of having to create a fixture when you're doing a million things. And it
Yeah.
also saves you the time of needing to change out one thing at a time as you mark them.
I'm glad that went to you. That was definitely a you thing.
Yeah, you're more of the I want to change it out every time I have to mark something type of person.
I'm a free baller, dude.
I know you are.
Brief graphic.
Yeah, I'm the graphite engraver.
As far as I know, that maxi code is still active. I think. I'm pretty sure that's active for a little while longer. So if you did want one, it is still for sale. Or on
I
sale.
hope it's still for sale.
It
oh
is
yeah,
for
I was gonna
sale.
say.
On sale. Let me check. Let me see if I have the dates written down.
Yes, it seems to be working well.
Yeah. $225, $150.
225, 150. 225.
All right. So yeah, the Black Friday sale is obviously over. The Laser Everything 10 code still works. So I'll get you 10% off, which almost covers shipping in that case. But yeah, shipping is expensive. It is there's no other phrasing for it. It's fucking big and heavy. It's a lot of CNC parts.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to break easily because it's all made of metal, with the exception of the belt. So it is a lot of beautifully CNC'd and anodized parts.
Looks like Gulf Coast is getting a CO2 galvo. That's cool.
Nice. If you're doing cutting boards or tumblers, your life is going to change.
Dramatically.
Yeah. It is like, that is the tool for those things. It's just ridiculous.
Who's this?
You know what's unfortunate about this coming week, but also a beautiful thing?
Hmm.
It's the week before Christmas, which basically means it's baked goods week everywhere,
Oh, nice.
which is horrible
baked
for my
goods.
waistline.
Miranda just made me a pumpkin pie, and it was really good.
That does sound good. Last night was the first batch of cookies in my house. We got the peanut butter kiss cookies and the double chocolate chunk ones. So good.
Do that twice. Almost.
Gulf Coast said, got to get the new tool cart in the laser lab and set up. Yeah, if you're going to be shifting the CO2 galvo around, you're definitely going to want it to be on a cart, and you're going to want it to be pretty heavy duty because those things are heavy bastards.
Oh, you fucked it up.
Probably stop it. Got worse.
It's 254, 175.
254, 175.
So for the 60 watt CO2 galvo, I have just the arm part because the laser is up behind the head. It's not in the box underneath. The arm that mounts onto the tower is easily like 2 to 3 times as heavy as the 100 watt fiber complete split system I have. And I basically had to carry that in one arm like a cradled baby. Because I also had to carry the tethered power box with it like a boat anchor. So having a buddy is definitely the move to help you out with that. Don't throw your back out. Don't injure yourself. Please.
Yeah. It's definitely got a curve to it.
You got a bow in your wood, Alex.
Yeah, I see it.
The bow.
You really did a number on this one, dude.
No, I think I must have touched the paper that these ones were on or something, because I almost touched it, and then I went back and was like, nope, I need to do it a second time.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what happened. I could recut it.
Nah. It'll do.
Do the back.
No. It's survivable.
All right.
Might need a blast from the data back.
Okay. I'm just happy that this laser is so much more quiet than the other.
Yeah, thank God.
Trust me, Kyle, my back knows I grabbed the arm like an idiot and David grabbed the power supply. Yeah, that's fair. But you had help, so at least you weren't getting both. So you had that going for you. But man, don't mess your back up. You definitely don't need that. No more of that.
How's your sanding going?
Good.
I hope the doctor's visit goes well.
What did he say? Follow up?
Yeah.
Poor Richie, dude.
What day is it today?
Huh?
What day is it
I
today?
believe it's Wednesday.
Wednesday, December 18th.
Damn.
We're a week away from Christmas.
Fucked up.
Pretty crazy.
I'm a week away from being an older fart.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We share a birthday month.
Yep. You're
Yeah.
2 weeks and a day before me.
Did you know Kyle was born on Christmas? He has the worst birthday of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he only gets presents once. A different day, you get more presents than on Christmas?
Leap year? Do you, your family doesn't count the
Yeah,
year?
leap year, I guess. Oh, I need to give you another stick, huh? We did JS already, right? So I'm going to skip that one. So I need the 330 220, which is 357. Don't think it's these two.
I am resin. I am a Christmas baby. Christmas Eve makes 6 months into your year-long recovery. That is wild.
Kyle was kind enough to share his birthday with Christ.
I don't know if I had much choice in that.
What in the hell is this? 330, 220, 357. Well, that ain't it. These are huge. Mom's gonna kill, bro.
Your mom's
My
just-
45-pound dog is trying to climb into my lap like I'm a freaking tree.
That ain't it.
Does it make you hate Christmas, or are you a Christmas fanatic, Kyle? I wouldn't say I'm a Christmas fanatic. I enjoy the time of year. But growing up, it was bittersweet that I got time off for the holidays, right? Ultimately, it was my birthday, but also sucked because I couldn't really spend time with my friends.
There we go. This one.
People are busy. Even as an adult, people are freaking busy this time of year, so can't really do anything.
Yeah, and as a kid, I feel like you just have to do family stuff.
Yeah, I have to do family stuff. My friends had to do family stuff.
Yeah.
Families, people had to do
30,
family
220.
stuff. So, yeah, it is what it is. It's all good.
330, 220. 330, 220. Okay.
Yeah, the 45-pound floof wants to be a lap dog right now. And she just huffed at me and laid down. It's very cute. Did you finish up your shop jobs?
Yeah, but we got some Stanley stuff at the very end of the day yesterday that we're supposed to do. But we've been prepping with this and fixing lasers all day, so
Are you knocking those out today or nah?
probably not. I really want this done, like desperately. I want this finished. So I'll probably do this tomorrow.
That's fair.
See if I can remember how to do a project mark. It's been a minute. Or, I'm sorry, cylinder correction.
I'll correct your cylinder.
Shit, dude.
And it was at that moment that Miranda wrote me up for being inappropriate.
Finally. After all these years, he slipped up. Like pointing a gun at you. She's like, I've waited a long time for this, Gustafson.
And if you're enjoying the Wednesday innuendos with the Laser Everything team, smash that like button.
Please, God. I'm begging you.
There's a discrepancy between viewers and the number of likes. We can fix that.
If you don't like this content, you should have left by now.
That's true.
So only people that like it should be left.
The view count went up.
Ta-da! Yeah, I'm not shocked that the viewership is lower because we've been streaming every day for like 9 days or whatever, but
Well, statistically, too, it's the middle of the day on a Wednesday. So,
as it was last Wednesday when we were streaming with like 40 people, so.
eh.
If you guys are going to make focal sticks anytime soon, not that any of you guys are really noobs as far as I know, but this file is available on the website if you want to cut your own.
Nice.
Matt says, I'm just sitting at work listening to you, and I liked it.
Nice. All right, next
Hope
is
your workday is going good.
450.
File is very easy to use.
Yeah, Rhiannon used it.
Yeah, that's saying something.
Oh, come on. You don't give yourself enough credit. You're
Son
fine.
of a
Aw.
bitch. All right, it's not these. These have to be CO2 Galvo ones. Probably this one.
Now that I'm munching into some cookies.
Cookies, dude. Shut up.
Yeah, dude, cookies.
What about cookies?
All right, Rhiannon.
Cookies.
Here. This is 420 300-2.
2300-2. Wait.
420 300-2.
300-2. 420, right? 420. 420. 300-2.
When we're done with the fiber ones, before we start the CO2 Galvo ones that we need to cut, I'll have Rhiannon show you guys how to use the file. I believe you'll find this file in the projects database page.
Yep.
All right, here we go again.
Okay.
Michael, if you're still hanging out, I just responded to you. I see what you mean now. But I think there's still potential. IP cameras are always fun. Have fun with that. Me too, Resin. Me too.
Yeah, that's right, motherfucker.
How many more do we have for the fiber?
One.
You do feel a lot better after you're standing then.
Yeah.
It's worth it
I mean, we have to touch them every day,
every day.
pretty much. Focal sticks.
Oh, yeah.
With 8 inches of snow, it may not be the school's choice. It might be the maintenance department's choice. Whether or not school is closed or not. They may not be able to keep it clear and safe for a long enough period of time for people to move through.
I think it depends on if maintenance is unionized.
Yeah. And how much they how much the school likes their maintenance people. If it's a dusting, that's one thing, but if it's dropping snow like crazy, it's
In Rochester, we don't really get snow days because they're so good at removing it. So we just get cold days sometimes.
well, and then you have colleges like RIT where they literally have tunnels to avoid the snow too.
Yeah. Nice. And then I believe this gigantic thing is going to be no dash.
At
So
300.
420, 300.
Okay.
And that looks right to me. Here you
Yeah.
go.
That makes sense.
That's a massive focal stick. Can you just show that to the camera? Look at this focal stick. Behind you, the one behind you. Behind you.
It's almost as tall as me.
It's huge, though. Yeah.
But hey, now we don't have to stack a bunch of stuff to get.
That's right.
We just have to put the 800 tower on a pulley system so she can reach it. That's all.
Yeah.
Here we go. Need to get a little zip tie to put on your focus stick.
Yeah, we'll need two. And I think it'll go through the ring on the front instead of like we have it on the sides for
With
these.
UV.
Huh?
Like you have this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can teach people how to do that too.
Zip tie thing.
Yeah. Life hacks with Rihanna.
I don't say something.
This shit is the shit we probably should have just mathed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would have sanded the corners anyway, but I'm doing a lot more than I probably need to.
Yeah. Fair.
From like Bernie nonsense.
Have you been getting those the temperature swings I've been getting up there?
Yeah,
Like 65 down to like the low 20s.
Yep. Lower than that.
Yeah.
And not quite as high, just lower all around. We've been doing like 40, the 10s to the 40s, teens to the 40s.
This week it's been like on average, like I think 45 here, maybe a high of 50. And then at night it drops down into the low 20s. But last week we had, I think, 2 or 3 days where it hit 65 during the day in the sun.
Yeah.
And then it was literally like 18 degrees at night.
Yep.
And yeah, just like resin, it messes with my migraines too. And then we got rain like for 3 days this week too.
Those are big like pressure shifts.
Yeah, it sucks. Negative 30 Fahrenheit. Eugh.
Where the fuck do they live? The South Pole?
North Dakota, I think,
Jesus Christ.
is what Matt said. Yeah.
All right.
That's brutal.
Yep. Okay, guys. So next, Rhiannon is going to show you guys a little bit about the file and how it works if you need to cut your own sticks.
Open. So it's called Focal Sticks Final. What? Open. Let's just discard that. And see if it will open for us. Oh, it's just really big. Okay. So this is the file. Alex said these are kind of just pre-made ones to show you what they look like, or maybe they would work, but
I think the actual download doesn't have that.
Oh,
the actual download's literally just
oh,
parts.
okay. Well then, never mind. So you get this then,
I gotta change screens.
and this
Oh,
then.
right. Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
Can you hear
All
me?
right, there you go. No, I was on
Oh.
the wrong screen.
Oh, okay. So you get this thing. That's fine because I was showing you stuff you don't get. So you get a file with these. So how it works is if you're making like a little focal stick, you want to use this guy. And you see the width up here is 121.8. So we would take our measurement, which I don't remember one. Here's one. No, I don't know. Anyways, let's just say it's like 100. And then Alex told me that you have to add 1 millimeter to it.
That changes laser to laser.
Oh, that changes
Yeah,
laser
that-
to laser.
What you're adjusting for is kerf there.
Yeah. So we did that. So
We did that.
so 101.
You did the thing.
And then you would just delete this one if you're doing like a baby focal stick. And then you click on this one with the control button. And you use your little alignment tools. So we're going to align it left. And then we're going to align it centered. And then you click this button right here that says weld all selected shapes together. And it welds them together.
And just
Hey,
for
we have a
emerald,
focal stick.
bam!
Bam!
Man, kick it up a notch.
And then
Yeah.
you do the same thing with the big one. It's just a longer one. And why did we do that again? Since the widths and stuff.
Yeah,
changed.
just the proportions get kind of weird if you skew them
Yeah.
too hard. So there's a big one that I drew from scratch and a
Yeah.
small one that I drew
Yeah,
from
like I would
scratch.
even say our like longest ones like got a little
Wonky.
wonky.
Yeah,
Because there's like one of them is like 400 millimeters.
The
and this
smaller-
one's 200.
Yeah, the smaller one I'd say is good up to like 150 millimeters, and then I'd use the larger one
Yeah.
for anything bigger than that.
So yeah, pretty
You also
simple.
want to make sure the lock is unlocked. You don't want to lock the aspect ratio on that. when
Yes,
you're
you
pulling it.
think about the aspect ratio.
Yeah. If
Make sure it's unlocked.
Oh,
If
yes.
you use
that's
the
a good
little
point.
one for
Yeah,
a big stick,
here.
it'll be really fat. And if you use
Yes,
the
I did
big
ask
one
about
for a
that.
little stick, it'll be really dainty and thin and probably snap on you. So that's why he has two.
So pretty simple. And then we have also, I don't know, is this on there too? Your focal stick label final.
Yep, that is on there.
So if you
Oh,
want to,
well, I don't know. That's a good
Okay.
question. If it's not, we should add it.
This is on there. Maybe we'll add it. No confirmation.
We should add it.
But anyways, this would help you use Alex's naming convention. If you want to use it, you can check it out on this file. But also, this is what we're using with UV to mark all the labels. So, yeah, pretty simple.
Yeah, and these don't cost any money, guys. They're all on lasereverything.net for free. So
Yes.
you don't have to pay us. You don't have to donate. You can just go get them.
You don't even have to sign up for an account.
We like it when you do those things, but you don't have to at all.
And yeah, that's what they come out.
Hooray.
My first lesson.
Done.
And then you have the
Yeah, so we're going to replace the laser machine serial. That'll be the first thing we need to do.
So MT.
RF-30.
Oh, I guess I could have just copied that to RF.
Can you hear me sanding these? I hope you can.
It's like a whisper.
Okay, good. So we have MTRF-30?
Yeah.
We can definitely hear you playing with your wood. If
Nice.
that's what
So you have a dash.
Yep, just like that. And then let's see.
106. ZNSE. Oops, not caps. ZNSE.
Wait, what are you doing?
Isn't that it?
106. Oh, yeah.
I was copying another one.
Yes, you are right.
Okay. Then
Okay. So this one is going to be the 300 210
210.
SL1.
SL1.
Yep.
I did delete this box last time. These are pretty long. Okay, framing and
Let me just confirm. There you go.
camera computer.
Oh, yeah, it's still on the computer. Switch it. Nice. It's solid. Oh, dude, it made such a dusty mess over here.
Man, we just cleaned up all the dust.
Well, I mean, not over here. We did clean up a lot today, though. The shop looks better than it has in a long time. Until Chris needs to stand something for his table. That's right.
Which is probably like today or
Yeah,
tomorrow.
in 20 minutes.
But hey, maybe it won't get as dirty.
Maybe.
Almost done with this table. kind of has some final touches and then needs to stain it.
Yeah, that'll be cool to see what's done.
I'm gonna go through. Maybe I'll wait.
Wait, here, take this one too. Where you go? Violent diarrhea?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, sit back. Do you
Cop-
want to get me some?
Copy. What is this? Why do we have this? Did we skip a lens? Did we do the 50?
I don't think we did. I think we started at the 7.
Oh,
I don't want to touch it.
well, this is it.
Probably.
Can confirm.
Did I do this one twice? I can't remember again. I keep forgetting.
I don't know, dude.
Looks good now. Good. Yeah. You want me to read that? You know?
No. Teeny tiny, little baby one. What's the smallest baby one you have? Okay, so we need to do the 50 still. We'll do
Okay,
that.
well, let's go back to that.
Yeah, we'll circle back around.
Bye, so-
Yeah.
Like packs with Rhiannon.
Now Rhiannon's going to show you how to create a
We're stopping.
focal stick holster in 2 easy steps. Wait. No, it's not too. It's zoomed in too far. All right, tell the people how it's done.
Life hacks. So you use one zip tie on this bed. Then you use another zip tie on that. This one is smaller. Yay. Then you tighten it to however much space you want for your focal sticks. Tighten this one all the way. Make sure you put that guy on top. Bam. Bam. Tighten more. Okay. Maybe too tight. And then we stick the focal sticks in the circle so that we don't have to think about them ever again. Maybe tighten this a little bit so they don't fall out. And then we snip the excess off. Done. Life hacks.
Whammo!
Whammo.
Bam.
Change. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. Yeah, that's it. Really good stuff.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
And this has been just the tip with Rhiannon.
Just the
This is
tip.
the tip for all you watching.
Up next, Property Brothers.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay, what's the next stick we have?
There's another. No. All right, next stick is the 290 200.
290, 200.
That's L2.
Ah,
Lazy. Got it.
you got me good. Stick them up.
Reach for the sky.
I got that.
Somebody.
is there a snake in Alex's boot?
There's a snake in my boot.
Did you fix the? Is the camera still showing? that.
I mean, it's showing it wide, but it's showing it.
Sure.
Fucking goddamn.
Did he break it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What'd he do?
It's broke our focal stick. And he gave me so much crap the other day for breaking one.
Alex, you broke your tip off.
I know, it snapped the tip, dude.
That's
Is
why we
it the
can't.
long curved one?
I mean, yeah. Here you go.
Why are you passing it to me?
Because it's got to go on the recut list.
Alex ripped his curved wood.
It did. It was curved and then it was broken. Here's the last one.
Before the mini.
For the CO2 galvo. Before the mini. Thanks.
What is this number?
That one is the.
Uh-oh. I started deleting more things.
Are you ready?
Yes.
200, 140,
140 SL2.
200, 140 SL2.
Okay. Did the person that called earlier about the like gold picture, whatever, say they were gonna come today?
I don't know.
I mean, it's a little late now for them to come, but you can tell them about that project.
I'll tell them when it comes.
We have all the details.
Wow, some of these are. Oh, fuck! I broke another one.
Why? You literally, like,
Oh my
I
God.
saw you do that and you just snapped it. Like,
Well, yeah, because they're
Some of
just
these-
like
yeah.
so warped. Well, that's a recut. There you go. We probably shouldn't have used that stick anyway. It was so warped.
It's not good to have too much curve in your wood.
No.
Tomorrow's project.
Some would say it's a problem to have it at all.
Finishing focus. I thought we were gonna get through all of them, but now that we have to read.
Yeah, we were close.
I mean, technically, you got them cut.
Yeah, we did it,
You achieved your goal.
and then unachieved.
Alex is just moving the goalpost.
We achieved our goal, and then took it away.
We learned the lesson to use better wood.
Well, yeah, I learned that lesson already. That's why everything else is made out of hardwood.
Yeah, but
Usually, I don't even make them out of wood. I make them out of acrylic, but we don't have any of that either. So
I feel like we do have enough acrylic for that, but not for maybe the longest sticks.
definitely not. Yeah.
Like the biggest issue.
I guess if we wanted a bunch of sparkly green.
That would have been funny. Could have had the sparkling green. Okay. Where's the baby?
It's right here.
Yeah. Update the name and we're going to resize that. So this is a fiber.
That's a fiber.
So we need MT FP80N 106 4F. Okay, anything else? What's the end?
And this is the
50.
063
063
050.
Ah, I hate when it just like flips upside down. Slightly better.
Here, take this from me before I break it.
But yeah, nice to have focal sticks for like the really weird sized ones with big and small lenses. Nice to have them for all of them.
We also have to test all of these tomorrow
Yeah. Yeah, we'll finish cutting.
because I don't want to test them when there's like a customer sitting out there waiting and we've never used it.
Agreed. You just test it with the like little cards.
Yeah, we'll test it with like business cards. Yeah.
Okay.
Hooray. Little baby.
Anything else? We're all done.
I think we're done. You know what that means, guys. Right. Thanks for tuning in yet again. If you guys are here live, we really appreciate you coming by so we can all hang out and spend some time together. And tomorrow we've got some Stanley tumblers. There's a tumbler and there's a mug.
Yeah, it's like one of these.
And I don't plan on touching a rotary tool if I don't have to. So we're gonna see what we can do about doing a project mark, a cylinder correction, if you will, on the CO2 galvo. So if you're interested in that, keep an eye out for me posting tomorrow's because that's going to be a fun time. And then we're also going to be testing these focal sticks and just making sure everything checks out and recutting, I guess, 2 of them. Maybe we'll see how the rest of these handle. Maybe like warping overnight or so. I'm not convinced all of these are straight enough, but we'll see. Help spend a little more time analyzing that. If you guys got value out of this one, don't forget to smash the like button, please. I'm talking to you right now. You're here. You're hearing me say the words. Please click that little thumbs up button. Not only does it show other people that the content is good, but it helps new people that need the help and have never been here before. It helps them find the channel. Also, leave a comment after the stream is over. And I don't know, if you want to support us, head over to lasereverything.net/support to find out how. You'll find links to our coffee page. We got a Patreon. There's also a link to the Laser Master Academy, the absolute #1 best way to support the channel. You get a bunch of awesome perks for signing up. It's an amazing community, yada, yada. You've probably heard me talk about this like 80 million times at this point, but it really is amazing. It's growing every day, and it's just so fun over there, especially if you want to hang out with Kyle. Kyle's over there a lot. So go hang out with Kyle. That's masters.lasereverything.net. Am I forgetting anything, Kyle?
Links to all the communities are down below. And the focal stick file is on the project database on the website.
That's
So
right.
if you want to follow along and do your own calibrations from start to finish that Rhiannon and Alex have been working so hard the last several streams on, it's all there. Everything you need.
db.lasereverything.net is the subdomain for that stuff. But I think that's all I've got, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.